I'm dying still.
You're still dying?
Yeah. I mean, I'll get better. I mean, I'll stop dying eventually, right?
Right.
Maybe. Anyways, you guys are listening to episode 36 of Buffer Buddies. We're watching the interview. I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie.
I'm Tiffany from UpDownLeftDie.
I'm Sechiyami, a viewer.
And we also have Dimples and Painting All Night in not speaking area of the room.
In the not speaking area, in the kids' table.
In the kids' table. Sorry about not doing an episode last week or whatever, or sorry about all the episodes missing and like just the big gaps in between episodes. We were trying out a news website and we're having technical difficulties. And then last week, just everyone was sick. Like Julia was still traveling. Tiffany got sick. Then other people got sick. And I was just like, I'm just going to stream instead. So
everyone got sick. Julia was traveling. Tiffany got sick. Everyone got sick.
and the rest of the piece got sick. I couldn't remember like what was going on.
That's like a good train of thought.
It was bad for everyone. So I did stream instead. So if you guys ever miss out, I'll probably try to do that. If we do not do a Buffer Buddies, I'll try to make sure we are on Twitch or something instead in some form. So if you guys are interested in that, you could go to twitch.tv/UpDownLeftDie for any of your, if you're like, well, I guess it doesn't make any sense because they're not here on Saturday night. So I don't know what to do. Go watch our YouTube channel or something. So I'm hoping that we're back now, you know, the New Year's over, and hopefully we'll be back on our schedule and we won't have as many gaps or missing episodes because software screws it up. Zencaster. I know I'm going to play that movie now, unless you had something to say.
An official call-out episode.
Call-out episode. You guys ruined like 2 to 3 episodes. I'm going to hit the play button.
Hit it.
Here we go. Hold on. It's super loud for me. How do I fix that?
Turn the thingy.
No, it's a complicated process. Oh, here we go. I remember now.
Press the button.
Yes, I do it.
You good?
I'm good now.
Okay. Here's Julia.
It would be funnier if she was Korean.
Yeah. In my defense, that little girl does look like Julia.
It does look like her, but I wish she was Korean, so it was also racist.
I know it's racist because she's also not Korean, right?
Oh, I guess so. You're right. If she was Korean, you'd at least have that defense.
Yeah.
I see. The joke is better without her being Korean. I agree. Racists agree. 9 out of 10 racists agree.
You'll never... Doctors hate them.
Yeah, doctors hate them.
Oh, man. So, what is everyone eating?
Well, I went to... My brother, it was his birthday, so we went to Lucille's and I ate a bunch of ribs. So I'm not super hungry, but then I did make popcorn yesterday, and so I finished off what was left over from that before we even started recording, though. And then I also made a soda that's essentially just an energy drink because it's... Wait, what's happening to me?
What?
I hear everything double. Is that just me?
It's just you. Jared?
Anyways, well, hold on, let me finish, and then someone else could talk while I figure this out. I made a blue soda, but it's basically an energy drink because I just made a soda out of a pre-workout in my little soda making device, and it's not that great because I guess you can't really make powders into sodas. Powders into sodas. It didn't really work out great.
That sounds like a horrible...
It just didn't, like, mix right, you know?
Monstrosity. I picture it, like, bubbling and oozing and, like, falling out of, like, tin, and it's, like, still going and just spilling everywhere. But, I had food, but then I also had popcorn, but then I also ate that all, so I don't have popcorn anymore. But it's because I'm doing the watch one Marvel movie a week thing in preparation for Avengers Infinity Wars. Because if you watch one once a week, I should have started last week though, that's the problem. But if you watch one Marvel movie once a week, starting from like the 29th of December, then you should be able to catch up to Infinity War. I did that. I had popcorn, but I ate it all, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I saw you post that, and I'm like, oh, you're right. Like that seems really fun. So I might do like 2 movies tonight to catch up or whatever.
Yeah.
While I'm coding.
I have to finish up that. I timed it all wrong. I wanted to do like a feature, but I didn't finish Iron Man 1 because we had to do this. I guess I could have, honestly, because we started a little late. But I have to watch like the Hulk, like also tomorrow or something.
Wait, which Hulk?
The
newest one, right? Or not the newest one, but like
yeah, like the latest one. With,
what is it called?
Not with Mark. I think it's called The Incredible Hulk.
Oh wait, not with Mark Ruffalo?
Ruffalo? No, he's not in. He doesn't have a Hulk. I typed in The Incredible.
Oh,
no,
I'm so confused at the Hulk timeline. They made so many of those movies, and that
they made like 50 billion, and only one of them is considered like it's the one from 2008.
Right,
so
and that has Fight Club guy in it, right?
Edward Norton.
Yes. That's canon to this storyline of the Marvel.
Yeah, it's considered part of the.
So he just like changes from Edward Snowden to Mark Ruffalo, just like
yes.
no one. Okay, they did one of those. Okay, I wasn't actually sure. I didn't actually know that and wasn't really sure if that was how that worked.
I think it came out either the same year or shortly after Iron Man 1 because Iron Man 1. Wait, wait.
No, it came out first. That was like the first thing.
Yeah, because the Hulk. I'm watching them out of order then. Or no, I'm probably watching in like the timeline order, not the release order.
Yeah.
Because the ending of The Incredible Hulk shows Tony Stark as Iron Man.
Actually, hold on. Let's talk about the movie. It's kind of funny because on this movie he's like it's a movie, right? And he says he's gay, but then I think Eminem came out saying that he has done gay things or something like that in a tweet recently or something like that. So it's kind of funny that like now it's real.
It's relevant.
This movie predicts the future.
Oh no!
What else can we learn from this? What are the prophecies foretold? Also, by the way, Painting All Night said that she has salad. That's her food. How sad. You're banned from movie night.
She's doing a good job.
No, movie nights where you eat bad food. Buffer buddies eat like candy and ice cream. Actually, I'm gonna go ice cream.
Look, I got the lyrics. Say what I say.
I love that part where it's like doing all the wipes on the transitions because that's so great.
So I just looked up the Eminem thing. It's because he casually said that after his breakup, he started using dating apps.
Yeah,
He said, yeah, Tinder, Grindr, go to strip clubs, and like that's it. So everyone's not sure what that means.
Yeah, it can mean whatever. I just thought it was kind of funny. It's like that came to light recently, but in this movie, it was like a joke. So it's like kind of funny. It's like not really though.
Painting had pizza yesterday.
Timed it all wrong.
It's just like me watching Iron Man 1.
I can't believe what's happened. You're the man! You're the man! You're the man!
James Franco is basically an emoji. His face looks like the yellow emoji.
Well, that was the thing when I was looking for some funny images for the event thing. Like I looked for I was like funny the interview photos, and there was like, okay, that's not that much, and I went James Franco the interview, and then Google rewarded me with all these faces of James Franco. They're just like the craziest things. It's the best.
Seichi said, I've had so much leftover chocolate since the holiday this week, I also have to be good. No, you don't.
You're all doing it wrong. You should be good all week and then be bad on the thing. That's how I do it.
I used to hate James Franco, and I was so wrong. I've never been more wrong about anything. And I'm so sorry, James Franco, and the universe, for ever doubting James Franco. When did I change my mind? I watched him in a play. It was the Of Mice and Men play. And that role, because he was not Lenny, but the other one. What's his name? The smarter one of the two. And he did
Carl.
Carl?
Yeah. Lenny Carl.
Oh, okay, Carl. He did such a good job where I was just like, okay, he's not just all jokes and ha-has. He can actually like act, I guess. It was so good. He did a good job. Good job, James Franco.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like he kind of does that thing where it's like,
he could have been like Adam Sandler too, but he didn't.
yeah. But it's also, I feel like there's this thing where it's like Tim and Eric, like some people are like, that's like pothead comedy, but like, I can't remember, some other comedian kind of described it. It's like, no, it's pothead comedy for not potheads. And that's why I kind of like Tim and Eric. And I feel like that's very true with their kind of humor. It's like, the Pineapple Express is still funny to me as someone who doesn't do drugs. It's almost like it's comedy that works for like people who don't do drugs as well. Also, it's what's his face from that movie, that TV show, Workaholics. It stirs.
Oh.
Both producing news for television.
Oh.
What was that? Nothing. It was clearly something. What's the joke? No, I mean,
You said you tweeted that there was like a movie or something coming out for Workaholics.
Oh yeah, they're planning a thing with Netflix. No, I don't think it's a Workaholics movie, but I think it's the three of them are in it.
Well, I think Workaholics is one of those things where there's a bunch of legal disputes around it or something weird like that, which is unfortunate.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's some drama around. I can't remember what it exactly is, but it's like why, like I think it went off the air and came back and then went off the air again, and it's like I don't think it's over, but it's like on this weird hiatus thing. I think I could be completely wrong. I'm kind of just barely remembering something here. So I think that's why it wouldn't be Workaholics, but it's probably one of those like, well, we can't get around the legal issues of Workaholics, so we're making Game Over Man, and it's basically Workaholics' spiritual successor with a different company
funny.
that's not going to screw us over. I'm going to guess. I don't know anything about Game Over Man, but if it's the three of them, it's like, well, how is it not going to be Workaholics, you know?
It's basically Workaholics,
Yeah.
I guess.
But because it's the same thing that happened with Chris Farley's TV show that I really like. Oh man, what is it? It's really old, but it's the same thing. Like it never came out on DVD or anything because it's like there's a big legal dispute over like who owns it, and it should be like Chris Farley, and it's not. Therefore, it's like it's in this limbo where no one could produce it on VHS or DVD or anything like that because of that legal dispute. So it's like all like online, if you download the 2 seasons or whatever of it, it's all like VHS rips. There's like tracking, and it's like all, and they're all different quality too. Every single episode you watch is all like different because it's just parsed together from the people who happen to have recordings of it. It's actually kind of funny. It's actually interesting because like that show would be lost forever if it wasn't for torrents and illegal downloading and stuff like that.
Funny. That's weird. That's like a weird like ancient relic puzzle thingy.
Wait, not Chris Farley. That's not who I'm talking about. I do want to not be wrong. Shoot, what is it called?
Do you not want to Tiffany wreck yourself?
Yeah.
Watching our show, and what do? We just shovel shit in their faces, man.
Let me think about it for a minute while I try to figure this out.
James Franco has a funny voice, actually. Now that like
that's what I was about to say when you're like, I love him. He was like screaming, and it's almost like he doesn't have like he's like when he yells, he's like it has almost like a smoker voice.
I'm gonna
it's all
call
raspy. It's pretty funny.
I'm gonna call it the Travis McElroy syndrome.
Yeah.
Where it's like it doesn't match his face.
Are you serious right now?
Okay, so he's on Eagleheart. What's his name? Chris Elliott. Sorry, the show is Chris Elliott. And
Chris Farley.
Yeah. What was his show?
Don't put me through that. Okay. I hate it when we fight. No, this is not a
Oh,
joke.
Chris Farley.
Well,
I thought he passed away like a lot more recent than he actually did.
No, it's been a while. Get a Life. So Chris Farley, it was a show Get a Life, and that show's like lost as far as I'm aware. Like it doesn't exist. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe there is a DVD of it. I'm on Wikipedia right now. I don't know. Maybe it came out. Maybe it just. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm reading about like home videos and stuff.
So in the movie.
Oh, they've gone out of print. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, how weird. Gone out of print.
I don't know. Anyways, back to the actual movie, not Chris Elliott.
They just showed a picture of Randall Park as Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
And Randall Park makes a really good Kim Jong-un, but he looks nothing like Kim Jong-un. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I loved him in this movie. It made me be like,
so
maybe
good.
Kim Jong-un is such a bad guy. like in real life, it actually gave to me. It gave North Korea like some positive press in an unintentional way.
It's kind of like a Family Guy's George W. Bush, where you're just like, oh,
He's so funny. He's so silly.
Yeah.
How can he be a bad guy? How can he start a war? He's just this guy. You got to come out of there. I don't wanna. Come on down, George Bush.
Yeah.
It's great, but then he's terrible, man. Kim Jong-un. And probably George Bush.
George W. Bush.
His art is so good.
Yeah, he's just like, it was so, like, that was like the most innocent thing that I've ever seen. Oh, man. What is his shirt? Are they tigers?
Yeah, it's like a bunch. It's like a tiger, like in a not a periscope, a kaleidoscope almost looking kind of a thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's like goes on forever.
It was weird. It looked like a tie-dye.
It's tigers all the way down.
Just
Ooh,
tigers.
I like that. A tiger. Guys, check out my tiger.
Yeah.
That's a nice tiger.
Tiger.
That's what I'm gonna do. If I ever have to wear a tie,
It's gonna be
wear
tigers?
Yeah. Or is it a tie in the shape of a tiger? But no, but it's plain. It's just black. But it's shaped like it. It's cut like that.
But what if it was Tyga?
I don't get it.
The rapper.
The rapper? Okay, I thought there was a rapper named Tyga. What's with all these rappers with their names they can't spell correctly?
Like Florida is just Florida.
Yeah, it doesn't imprint a good like when I see that, it's not like, wow, these guys. You know, it gives a.
Oh.
I know.
Speaking of rapper names and names, so I want, because of all the podcasts I listen to, and it's always like Squarespace or whatever, and they talk about how important it is to get like a website that you own, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I want a website and I want to put like my resume on it or whatever, right?
Sure.
My name is so generic where I don't want my name as the. All right, calm down.
I mean, like it's bad when your name is generic.
Yeah, like it's so generic. Like I can't think of any good domain names. So I'm just gonna throw this out there in the open.
All right, someone's gonna buy it immediately.
No, if anyone can help me.
Okay.
With like a good.
Oh, you want a good name?
Like personal, professional domain name for myself. That'd be super good.
Personal, professional, TiffanyTran.com.
Oh,
the
done.
personal, the personal, and the professional, the TiffanyTran.com, all one word.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I think I'm gonna do Tyga.com.
I'm pretty sure that's taken, and I'm pretty sure Tiffany Tran is taken anyways too.
Yeah, I was thinking of like TiffanyT.me. You know, like something.
Oh yeah, if you get a different domain, and if you get a different TDL, you might be able to get something like that.
Yeah, but it's so.
I feel like that would be okay because then people wouldn't stumble upon it so accidentally. Also, would it be so bad if your like SEO value was like people typing in Tiffany Tran and it came up and then, hey, maybe I could hire this person. It might work in your benefit.
I'm gonna type in my name and see the first person. Oh, a doctor. Oh no! Tiffany Tran, MD. It's a 2-star
I accidentally typed in
rated.
Tiffany Tang, and she's pretty cute. So
all right, good job. It's your what is it, subliminal or whatever?
Yeah.
Is always on the prowl.
Google knows what I like, so it's returning the curated results. I like that if you type in Tiffany Tran, 2 stars.
Yeah.
Accurate review.
She's a doctor.
There is a few of them. Oh, there's one in Tiffany Tran MD in Whittier, 2.7 stars. Why are all Tiffany Trans awful?
Hey. There's a gynecologist that's 4 out of 5 stars right here.
I'm not seeing that.
It's like the 5th one down.
I see a 2 stars, 2.7, 2.7, and then a 3.8 at the bottom. The gynecology.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah.
Oh, that's whatever. Also, it's funny because I was like, oh, you do come up over here, but it's actually my contact. Like, it's personal. It's not like you coming up on search.
Man.
And then the first result for me is Facebook. Oh, it's a Facebook search for Tiffany Trans. So, that's useless.
That's really funny.
TiffanyTranMD.com. That's the one you should buy.
Oh, I should. Are you a medical doctor?
I'm
No.
not, but it's just my domain name. TiffanyTran.com was taken, so. What is I don't have the movie open. I hear guitar noises. Oh.
The lady, the right-hand lady of the guy just came out of the helicopter all cool like.
So I could hear the movie, and I don't really understand how or why. You know, that's why I hear double, and I turned it off, and I can still hear it, and I'm super confused by all of this.
Is it still double?
No, it's not doubled, but it's like in a way, like via like okay, so voice mirror banana. It's not, the audio is not turned on, but I could hear it, and that's what's confusing to me.
It's not like me, and I actually accidentally have my settings
No, because
wrong.
I thought that at first. I'm looking at Discord and no, so I'm like super like, where's this audio coming from?
How weird.
Helicopter landed.
Maybe you've evolved.
Oh, wait a minute, that was
to
weird.
hear. Why?
Hold on, let me see.
Get out.
I told you about her.
I might have figured it out.
Helicopter.
Oh.
She's hot. Super sexy. Did you get in there? Yeah, I fucked her in the helicopter.
Oh, okay.
My fucking man! No, I didn't do that.
I might have
dude.
figured it
No.
out. It's super
She
weird.
said we couldn't ask any of our own questions. They were going to write all the questions. We can't do it. We're essentially letting him interview himself.
I think it's addition somehow.
Look at this butt fuck.
Oh, there we go. I figured it out. Hell yeah.
Good job.
Beautiful.
When you score a bin
Much better. It's actually quieter too. I can hear everything. Much better.
Take it by the balls. It's the first rule of journalism. You give the people what they want.
That's not the first rule of journalism. I think that's the first rule of like circuses and demolition.
I just like James Franco in this movie because he's so stupid. He's stupider than he is in like Pineapple Express. I feel like it's one of his stupidest roles he's ever played.
Interview any president on the planet.
Oh, did we miss the things like I couldn't remember his saying. I've been trying to think of it for like 3 days. Like, you think
The
you're
peanut butter and jealous one?
No. He's like, you think you're so special or something like that. Like, I don't remember what it was. I couldn't remember, and I've been trying to think of it.
We might have missed it.
I think we missed it.
I'm actually like
I'm gonna have to go back.
Frodo Baggins.
Oh, did you send me that boomerang?
I sent it on Discord.
Okay, I missed it then.
Do it
Oh yeah.
without you.
Yeah, I did not get it.
It's like a video, no? No?
You can't.
Let's fucking do it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just see the you asking me about.
As always,
Oh, let me
I'd
see.
like
Maybe
to thank
I
my guest,
no.
Joe Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, you
Oh,
did.
it's- yeah.
way back. Oh man, I didn't think we talked that much.
A very special announcement. With the help of my outstanding producer.
Well, also every like train of thought for me is like a line break, so that's probably why it's all the way back.
It's fine. It's just I in my mind used inhale the kernel. Hold on.
Oh no, Jared's choking. No one's there to help him. What is that? What's gonna happen? This is.
I don't have
this
anything
is-
to drink either, but I'm okay now.
Hey guys, welcome to Buffer Buddies episode 33, where Jared dies.
Episode 30,
by-
episode 34, Jared's death.
Oh, 34. Yeah.
It's not a joke.
The guy from Gangnam Style.
I'm fine now. In my mind, what happened was I told you about the things that we should think about. Then you asked me. Then you said you sent me the thing. Then you asked me about Premiere, and that was the conversation. I don't know what all these other messages are. Oh, we were talking about. Okay, we got way more in depth than I felt like we did.
You're not right. He's not being a bitch. He's completely right.
He's motherfucking peanut butter.
Maybe he didn't do it yet. If he's still interviewing people, maybe it's still coming up. I really. I remember that being the funniest thing to me in this movie. Like the.
Oh, here's
There
the
it-
peanut butter and jealous line.
This? What the fuck does an anus have to do with
They
this?
hate us because they ain't us.
That's not what it is.
Yes, it is.
This part is great too.
They hate us because we is us, and what we is doing is fucking terrible.
They fucking hate us because they ain't
Stop
us.
saying that.
Hate us 'cause they
Seth Rogen has a funny voice too.
Yeah.
It's very cartoony.
They hate us 'cause they ain't us.
Right. Yeah.
Don't say it.
I used to not like him. I used to hate him. Now I just don't really like him. You know, I don't hate him anymore. But I don't think he's that great, especially without James Franco.
People say.
This is what you do.
I like him a lot in Jimmy Fallon. Wait, what's the other Jimmy? Jimmy Kimmel? No, yeah, Jimmy Fallon's You sketch, where he's Sarah with an H, or without an H because H's are ill.
Oh,
No?
I don't think I've seen it.
And it's just like all of them dressed up as like little girls, and they're just always like ew.
It's pretty funny.
But it's Seth Rogen, and he sounds like if a bear was a person.
Yeah.
So like he's just like, oh. It's really good.
I love that they played that song for like literally 3 seconds.
It's whatever will not get them in trouble.
Is that really like? Did they get away around? I don't think you could do that even.
You can do like there are some things, some like copyright things where you it's like over a certain amount.
But so like even in like a major, I feel like they would
in a movie. Oh, I have no
I
idea.
feel like no matter what, like you're in Hollywood. Like I think like in indie, there's some fair use thing, but that was very and mostly like copyright's about like how recognizable is it? That's a super recognizable. I don't know about anything about that.
In its defense, I don't know what the song is. I've heard the song, but I don't know what it's called.
I know, I whistle that thing all the time because I like that little whistly part. I like songs that have whistles, that are whistling, and they are good melodies, because then I could whistle them myself. And that's a good song to whistle.
Huh.
Would you
I
like a drink?
songs with...
Aaron's cocaine?
This is not our cook. This is.
No, I'm sure it's not.
So,
I don't even know.
I like songs with music notes.
I like songs with...
I like songs.
Sure you know already.
with noises.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I do. I really like songs that splice up like lyrics in a way where they're not saying anything. You know what I'm talking about?
No, like fa 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 fa.
Yeah. So it's like a song and someone's singing, but it's cut up into such a way where it's like just.
Oh, you mean like in EDM?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's pretty good too. I like that. It was like
Yeah.
like dude, like Porter Robinson knows it a lot. Yeah, okay, I like that. I thought you meant like fa 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 fa. Like I can't even think of the song, but you know, like they make la 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 la. Like that's not words, right? You're not talking about that.
No, I'm talking about what the first bit, the one that you said the first.
Back in college, when I wanted to I was trying to make like this internet radio station thing. I did have this idea, and I still want to do it someday, somehow, somewhere, or give someone this idea. But I want to do like an hour, like a radio, like the hour block of songs where they use non-lyrics as lyrics, and now I'd only play songs that you did that. And I already had like so many of them lined up, and I was like, it'd be so funny to have like. And then there's this song. You're like, that's right. They also do that thing where they go, you know, la la la, fa fa, whatever, like. Or anytime the singer does some kind of lyrics are just like them mumbling some kind of words. I was like, that goes in the hour block. And then like every Friday night, I don't know, maybe not every Friday night, but they'd be like, it's the time for that'd be a segment of the show. I always thought that'd be really funny.
That would be really funny. That kind of reminds me of like, is it on New Year's where it's like, there's dogs and they commentate on the dogs, or like a puppy bowl? Is that a New Year's thing?
Not New Year's. It's a Super Bowl.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I never watched it.
That actually makes a lot more sense. Is it? I think it's a puppy bowl. And then they have like a cat's version.
Yeah, I think they alternate or something like that. Or I never really got into. It's on cable, so I never really seen it, and people don't seem to record it and put it on the internet, so it's really annoying. But I think I thought they alternated, and it was put on by like Petco or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how it worked.
I'd also like to share my most recent internet search history from Google. 1, Puppy Bowl. 2, Tiffany Tran. 3, Tyga. 4, Chris Farley. 5, Workaholics movie. 6, James Franklin's face.
Great job. Good search.
I'm just saying that when we're
you just hit every single flag on NSA's radar. They are lit up. They are aware of you right now.
It's like a code for someone's like.
Yeah, that's yeah. You just like, this is the secret one. This is it. The Russians are attacking.
This is how we defeat Kim Jong-un.
go poop out these drugs. You're gonna go jerk off these thoughts. If we both still want to talk about this afterwards.
Okay, I gotta figure out what he says. You think you smart? You think you so. Oh, is it you so funny?
You think you fancy?
Oh, you think you fancy? There you go. Thank you. Gosh, that has been bothering me. You think you fancy? Yeah, that's it.
What happened to your glasses?
It's at the beginning when he's interviewing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we missed it. Dang it, that was funny.
Now, our intelligence
You know what I would have loved is if those interviews that in this movie, in the beginning at least, were Eric Andre style, where they thought it was a real, like, oh, James Franco's talking on a talk show? Yeah, I'll go on there. And it was him being like Eric Andre style, interviewing, where they were real interviews. I think that would have been really funny too.
That would have been hilarious. And they just used it.
Yeah, and they just like, and then when they're done, obviously it's a movie, they sign the release, and then you're going to be in a movie and whatnot, whatever. And that'd be really great.
No one will know.
I would have loved that. Because I love when movies do that kind of stuff, where like, oh, by the way, in the beginning, that was all real. It's kind of a thing.
Obviously.
This is what I picture. What did you picture? I walk in.
The Painting All Night asked, "Are you guys ever going to do the improv again?" I thought it was funny. So that was, I think she's referring to the Shrek episode of Buffer Buddies, where we muted the movie at periodically events. We muted the movies we did.
Wow.
At different periods of the movie, we muted it, and then we did improv bits over it. So yeah, I do want to do that. I think again, the thing I kind of did that for was like, well, if someone votes up a really good movie, that's when we'll do it. If we actually think, like, if somehow Inception got voted up, okay, we're gonna do Inception, but we'll do improv. She's like, draw me a picture, and she draws the maze, and we're like, that's not a good picture of Kirby. And you didn't ask me for a picture of Kirby. I wanted one. Like, that would be like the way I would handle that.
There you go. There's your one-man improv.
Thank you.
We run out into the woods. Perhaps
Oh man.
I wish I was. If I was 10 times better at improv, I could probably actually be like a professional. And man, I wish I was 10 times better.
inflatable motorboats.
I mentioned it before we started the podcast, but
If you did
the-
this, what would kill you first?
the if you guys have not watched it, or anyone listening and everyone here and all that stuff, I don't, maybe I'm overselling it, but I love the New Year's Day Rose Parade. What is it? It's like the Rose Parade pageant of Rose Parade or something stupid like that. But whatever it's called, Amazon Prime had a parody of the hosting of it. Let me look it up. Amazon Prime Rose Parade. It was hosted by Cord and Trish, who's actually Will Ferrell and, oh man, who's the lady?
The titillating Agent Lacey.
Stop doing that.
Oh,
I don't know who
the
she.
superstars, right?
Molly Shannon.
Yeah, Marley Shannon.
Molly. Sorry, my bad. And it's so funny because the reviews when on the day of, it had like a 2.5 star rating. It's at 3.4 now, but it's completely 55% 5 stars, 37% 1 star. Like it's 5% in 4, 3, and 2. It's like it's hilariously like unbalanced because a lot of people thought it was real. I knew it was fake because obviously it's Will Ferrell, but it was so funny. And I have not watched. I used to watch like Rose Parade when I was a kid. For some reason, I don't know. It was just on, I guess, and I just laid there. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know why I watched it, but I've not watched it in years. Think it's really dumb, really boring idea, and this made me. I watched it like 3 times. So funny. So, and they do like great improv on that.
We have a dictator to kill.
Worth watching
Handling the rice and strip.
because bits are great.
I always like hate the like Rose Parade and stuff because there was a time in high school where I volunteered to help make one of the floats. It was a part of like Key Club.
That's cool. That's cool.
No, it's not. It's awful.
It's a lot of work.
It's like so sweatshoppy. Everyone was sitting
I walked through one in high school or is sometime around there. We walked through where they're like making them like the day or two before. And yeah, it definitely felt like.
What if we like cross paths?
I know. What if you were there?
I was sitting, and we were all sitting in like rows, and like our knees were touching. Like that's how close we were, and we had to like cut like the petals off of the green parts, and then I was doing such a bad job with my friend because we were kind of like messing around because it's high school, and so they put us on this other project where we had to glue pistachio shells on the front and just fill that up with pistachio shells. And then there was like a point where we're just like, forget this. And he was the only one who could like drive at the time because his birthday's in January and like everyone else is like a lot younger, right? So he was like the only kid that had a car and who can drive. And so and he drove us up there. And so we were just like, oh, let's just go. And so we like snuck out and left.
That's pretty great.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely seems like a. I mean, it's like kind of cool you get to say that though.
Yeah.
It's like I think the whole point of the roast parade. I can't remember the exact origins of it, but it's basically California bragging about how nice of weather we have.
Hold on, in the movie, he just sneezed. So real quick, I guess the description is, what was it? A bomb on the palm of his hand, and he sneezed into it.
It's not a bomb. It's like poison or something like that.
Oh, there you go. And then he sneezed into it and got that on his face.
How did you think a bomb would work in the palm of your hand? Just blow yourself up?
Like I thought it was like a button to a bomb or something. I don't know. It blows stuff up.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. This part of the movie is great because he's so bad at everything.
Kim Jong-un is a master manipulator.
Who is she? She looks familiar.
Yeah, she's in a bunch of stuff. I forget too.
Anything he tells them, including that
she's in a bunch of comedies though.
Or he doesn't urinate and defecate.
But yeah, that Amazon Prime thing like really inspired me. Like I want to get so much better at improv because they host the whole thing nonstop, kind of like this podcast in our stream. But like I don't know, it's so the things that they would say were like way good improv.
What? So Painting All Night says she's Janice in Mean Girls. Holy crap! That's right. That's so weird. It's crazy. She's different.
Whoa. Alright, how do I look? Fucking awesome?
Yeah, actually, this is
Every time they like. Oh man, that's a good song.
It's my bag.
When they were walking out.
Bag the CIA gave you.
Oh, that bag?
Yes, that bag.
That bag was fugly with a capital F.
Well, it was also designed to conceal fucking poison that we're going to smuggle into a foreign country.
Kim is a super fan. He knows I take fashion
I
risks.
want to see their I haven't seen their episode of is it Naked and Afraid or something?
Yes, I'm the same thing. I need to watch that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So my sister watched it and she said that like they start yelling at the cameraman and stuff like that. It's like really funny to me.
My thing is though, did they do it as a joke going in, like we got to make it funny, or they're trying for real and they're just funny people?
Yeah, like are they actually like dying?
Because them yelling at the camera, like that's what I'd do. Like immediately, I'd be like, "Give me some food," but that'd be me joking around, you know? Or is it really like they're actually frustrated and they get to a point where like we're gonna go and we're trying to do it real? Because I want them to be doing it for real and having a breakdown, not immediately trying to crack jokes and be like, "All right, it's been 5 hours, let's get out of here," you know? Like I want to see them lose because they tried and failed.
Yeah, I want to believe in my hearts of hearts it was real and they were trying and they were dying.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that. I want them to like 8 hours in be like, "I'm so dehydrated." And like you know, most people make it like 14 hours. Like I can't do this. But I think it would be great. Yeah, I've always wanted to watch that. Haven't seen it. Haven't gotten around to it. Maybe maybe see if I can find it online.
Oh yeah, like a secondary thing.
Okay, hi. Sorry about what he's doing.
Dude, I saw like
so
some footage from like a ultralight that was like, I guess you're not, oh yeah, that's right, you're not allowed to take footage of this place. And they've like allowed this guy to do it. And it's beautiful. Like that place, it looks so nice there. And I'm sure it's all cardboard and like fake and like, but it looks amazing. It's so much like more sprawling. They have like a giant like they have like one of the biggest like football stadiums or whatever that's never been used. Like it's crazy looking, but like everything there looks amazing, at least from that video. And I'm sure they make sure it looks good from the air. But yeah, looks. I was like very impressed with how pretty it looks.
Yeah, like how much is like propaganda?
Yeah, because it's like I was like, wow, there's like apartment buildings. Like it looks really nice, but maybe there's nothing in any of those buildings. Maybe they're not even connected to the grid. You know, like it might not be real at all. But it's a very very good. If it's like all fake, it's a very good like Hollywood town almost.
Everyone here is starving to death.
I know my Halloween costume.
Oh no.
For this year.
See for yourself.
What is it?
I'm gonna. I want to be Tommy Wiseau, but like,
okay,
because he always wears his like vest and blue tie and those sunglasses, and his hair is always like crazy. I just saw a video of him, and I'm just like, oh, this is what he looks like 100% of the time. That'd be a good.
children in North Korea.
He wears the same outfit all the time. With, like his bajillion belts, like he's a Final Fantasy character. Such a good look. So iconic.
Oh yeah, the vest and all that.
Yeah. I think that might be fun.
So you just need to do like vest, tiger, and sunglasses, and then just like do like messy hair.
And belts, just a bunch of belts.
Why does he have a bunch of belts in that photo?
I don't know.
It's like top down, he's actually like pretty clean looking, and all of a sudden he's like punk rock.
It's Final Fantasy, man. Like, where did they film this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I always thought it was on location.
Oh man, like there's like the Conan O'Brien series. He goes to like North Korea or whatever with Steven Yeun, and those are really good videos too. I said North Korea, but it's like South Korea. But then like they visit that place where at the border.
Yeah.
And then like
the DMZ.
Yeah, and they warn him. It's like if you turn around with your back behind them, they'll grab you. Like, what is that? Why?
Yeah, it seems like okay. Then we'll go. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird that they'll do that.
Like, why would they grab you if you're not North Korean? Like, do they want more North Koreans?
No,
like,
they want a hostage. They leverage.
Oh,
it's a big hostage situation. That's essentially all it is. And they're just like the more hostages you have, the more like.
I thought they were like an amoeba thing. It was like a.
Also, yeah. Well, so what? They're gonna put you in a labor camp too. Like, yeah. So they do. They can do whatever they.
Oh, I thought it was like this whole thing where it's just like you have to be a purebred North Korean to stay in North Korea.
No, I mean like they don't. I don't think they care. Like.
Yeah, so it's like basically an Agario situation where they just like.
Yeah.
Eat.
Yeah. If they could, like, why not?
Your gum tasted like shit.
Okay.
You may now enter the Supreme.
What was the gum again?
That is the poison.
Oh, okay.
That was like that's the point of this movie is that immediately their plan is ruined.
Okay. So they put poison in the gum. They were supposed to give it to.
They were supposed to put it on his hand.
The guy tried it.
Yeah, because it was like one out of the thing, and he happened to like eat the one that was the poison or whatever.
So funny.
Hey, how's your
I love this hotel with the picture of his face over the bed.
Lovely room.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Lovely. I'm gonna go take a shower now.
Okay, I'll take one with you.
Why would you take one with me?
I'm just making up fake conversation.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Oh, what the fuck, dude?
He ate it. He fucking ate it. You're not even supposed to touch it. He ate it. Chewing.
Shit.
Chewing it.
Oh shit! He's gonna die. Look!
He ate it.
Man, okay? He's probably killed like tons of people. He's probably worse than Kim. We're okay with killing Kim, right?
Yeah. How the fuck are we gonna do that, by the way? We don't have any poison anymore.
What happened to it?
Somebody ate it.
Someone ate it? Why the fuck did you switch back?
All right. I shouldn't have switched the back.
I feel like someone's dubbing
Sit tight. I am going to
dubbing Seth Rogen. Like it's Seth Rogen dubbing Seth Rogen. That's what it looks like.
Is it because it's like off or something?
No, I think it like
Just his voice doesn't match his body.
Yeah, like I know what he sounds like, and I like it fits that like stereotype of like a big bear man voice. But then it's like also like I can't believe it at the same time or something.
Yeah.
It's something weird. This movie has a great soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I love these little like 30-second like cutaways, like the party, and there's that song, and then they did some other song earlier, and now they're like doing this. Like they're not like long montages. They have like such quick montage sequence.
Yeah. I'm actually like paying so much attention because I want to use this in like our videos and stuff.
If we actually do our videos right, where we have more talking than it is, yeah, that's how you should do like cutting between like all right, we're gonna go see this panel now, and then you can just cut together that thing, and then instead of like you're doing like the inverse because we lack talking sequence, we lack content. But if you ever do it right, and you're like, oh, I have so much B footage, that's how you should cut it together for sure.
Approaching launch though.
Because we should be taking notes from a 2015 movie. I think this is.
It's not just any 2015 the interview.
Nervous, but
is it 2015? I feel like that's when it came out. 2014. Okay, yes. Let's.
I just remember being in
notes from them.
college.
Yeah, well, that's a big span of time.
Yeah, we were in college for a long time.
I just gotta man, I felt old. I felt old and bad today. Or it was yesterday I think. But Foursquare gave me like 8 years ago you found an app named Foursquare or whatever. Like I checked in and I was like 8 years ago smartphone. Oh my god. Like cuz I got a smartphone in college. I got the first like I got the second ever Android phone. And that was Android, and it was running Android 2.0. That was the Droid, the original Motorola Droid. So I remember getting that freshman year of college. And I was like, well, I wasn't in college for 8 years. Like, and then another thing, I got like a notification that like I graduated college like 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, 6 plus 2. Oh, damn it! Like, it's been 8 years since I was since I started freshman college. Man, that not feel good.
I had like a high school buddy hit me up today. And she was like, oh, I can't believe it's been like 10 years since we went to like class together or something. And I was like, has it been 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years since like your sophomore high school year.
I was like calculating. I was like, oh my gosh, why? It doesn't help that like my friends are either like 35 to 40 or like 15, or you know, like like it's only like you and like the direct. Like a few others that are like our age.
Yeah, I have like I have like I'm trying to think if I have any high school friends.
What do I do?
Penning, one.
Zoom in on that one.
Yay!
There's that guy that we met at where were we Taco in
Oh, Long Beach?
Yeah, so that guy that we met he used to work at Tanny Leather.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm really friends with him, but we're friends on Facebook, and meeting up with him kind of makes it real, so that's kind of a 2. He doesn't work at Tandy Leather anymore, which sucks. I don't think so. I'm trying to I think that's it. I think that's like the only 2 high school people I know. I mean, I have some on Facebook, but I never talk to them.
Yeah, like I have a lot of...
Yeah, it's same. Everyone's like super young now because of Twitch. We have all these young people.
Yeah.
And then like...
Or like, they're like dads, like, because of like Nerdbot and stuff like that. They're all like 35, 40.
Kurt and stuff, like...
Yeah. But it's just like it's a weird thing. Yeah, like I only keep in contact with like probably like 3 high school buddies.
Just keep the line clear, Young Beetle, please.
And then like everyone else, I'm just like...
They thought like the tiger had night vision goggles.
Do not fight the tiger.
Do not be a gentleman. You go right for the fucking balls.
Oh man, what would you do if you were like face with the tiger?
I don't even know, man. Because I would think I would be able to like charm it like a cat, and then I'd probably die.
Oh no.
I'm like, don't worry, I know how to talk to cats, but it's also a vicious animal that like hunts real things.
Like, do you play dead? Like, what do you do?
I think it would. I don't know. Yeah.
And you can't climb a tree. It'll climb. No. Oh my gosh, she's ready.
Yeah. Well, they're nature's perfect hunting machines. I don't know what you would do.
I'm gonna Google this. How to get around.
I think the best thing you would do is to not move.
Okay, WikiHow is telling me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would agree.
Pictures are so good.
Where do those pictures come from? Do people work at WikiHow? Like, you're an artist for WikiHow. You draw bad pictures. What the crap?
This looks like slightly anime, and
this looks like it's gonna be like a cutscene to like a fight, like the final. Like, I feel like music should be playing for this. Like, you're just gonna fight the tiger.
Back away slowly is their #1.
Secure the package.
Oh, you probably should do the thing where you make yourself big. Yeah, make yourself big.
Oh yeah, #2, make yourself big. Try to look and feel brave. Just try to look and feel brave. It's okay if you don't, like, if actually feel brave, just try.
You just have to trick them.
#4. Hold on. Let me actually read the order.
Yeah,
#1. Try to remain calm and back away slowly. Keep walking backwards until the tiger is well out of sight, then turn and move quickly away from the location of the tiger. Number 2, make yourself look big. Make yourself look less of a helpless prey animal by standing up straight. Crouch down, you look smaller and weaker and smaller. Both will increase the chances of a tiger attack. Number 3, repel an attacking tiger with a noise. If you have a firearm, shoot it in the air. If you have a signal flare, light it and hold it in front of you. Jingle or shake any metal or glass items against one another. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds like something that my cats would love.
Yeah, if you attempt to shout at the tiger, do so with full confidence. Any nervousness is betrayed by your voice mate.
That was your one mistake. You only shouted at me with 90% confidence. You can't fool me.
So number 4 is my favorite. Do whatever you can to survive. Thanks, WikiHow.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing on WikiHow.
Wait. If you're lucky enough to survive an attack, work to stop any bleeding and get medical attention.
Oh, that's why my uncle died.
Oh no.
You are a hero. You are a goddamn hero.
It's my dream though. I would love to like pet a real tiger.
See a tiger?
Yeah,
oh,
tiger. I think it'd be amazing. I want to be that guy. There's like 2 or 3 people in the world who are like, they take care of tigers. They have like the tiger, I can't remember, the sanctuaries or whatever, and then like they go in there and they like sleep with them. They treat the guy, they act around the guy like big cats, and like I want that so badly. I think that'd be the coolest.
Is that like, what's better for you, small cats or big cats?
What do you mean?
Tiny cats, like is the smaller the cuter, or like the giant ones better? Because I would love to hug a giant bird.
Yeah. Oh, you want a giant bird? What's like that thing? It's like I think a giant cat would be better, but it's just like the fact that they're not domesticated. They just don't like exist like that, you know. So like the odds of you dying because it gets mad is like pretty damn high.
Well, if that wasn't relevant.
If that wasn't relevant, I think I would love a gigantic cat that you could just like tackle to the ground.
Sleep on. Oh.
Yeah, and just totally like. Because like when like some of those videos are like really roughhousing with the cats, I'm like, that's cool. Like I would love a cat that you could like, or it's so funny when those photos online where like they give like lions or tigers like a refrigerator box and they just like lay in them like a normal cat would. Like that's hilarious.
Oh. That's pretty funny.
I don't know. They obviously have their own pros and cons. But I would like, that's my like, I wish there was like a, you know, like you could like swim with the dolphins. I wish there was a place where that you could like the tigers or whatever. There is in Mexico. I went to Mexico and there was like a guy where you can you could like take a photo with a tiger. Man, that was sketchy and I think illegal or something. Like
they probably like sedate the tiger, right? Whatever,
either way, it doesn't convey like a healthy setting for a tiger. You know, it was like just in some like it was basically like a flea market, and then there's this one booth that has a tiger you could take a photo with, and it doesn't look good. I'm pretty sure they treat the tiger real bad. I thought I heard something about it where like they treat the tiger real bad, and then like I think they just keep getting new tigers. I don't know how it works, but it's sketchy as hell. I wouldn't want to go there. I would want to go to like a real place.
Maybe tigers are. I guess I never really like looked at a tiger, but they have big noses. Really funny. Huge
noses. Yeah, it's like a cat, but everything's just scaled up like times 5.
Yeah, but like the noses are so like oblong.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Dave. Good morning.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like I'm looking at this picture and like tigers aren't. They're not cute like cat.
No, because again, a cat being shrunk down kind of like makes it kind of silly looking.
Yeah.
Oh, this is me. You.
Huh. What are better, tigers or lions?
In terms of like likeness to a cat, tiger.
Or terms of like likability.
So you really like
I think tigers.
No, I might not.
Tigers?
I'm freaking out.
I would think so.
I'm super fan. I really am.
I like tigers. Like I could see a tiger being a cat. I can't imagine a lion being a cat. It's weird.
Yeah, they're more like it's almost like where it's like a tiger is like a cat, but a lion's kind of almost like a for some reason a dog almost.
It's like a kangaroo is a person.
What?
like a kangaroo.
Uh-huh.
Like you know how if you look at a kangaroo, they kind of look like people.
They turn into people when you look at them.
No, like
You know, Kangaroo Jack. Is that what you're talking about? He danced, and he wore a jacket and he rapped.
Out of all the animals in the world that aren't people, they would probably also get rights. Like next to monkeys or like gorillas and apes, they would have like rights. And then like because I don't know, I think it's because they have 2 legs and then like arms.
They're tall.
Yeah, like they're like the most people like besides like gorillas and stuff. And so like I feel like lions are like the most something but not quite a cat. I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore.
We have to pause for the part of the movie where they go to the grocery, where Franco goes to the grocery store.
Oh.
Also,
Why?
I don't know, it's really funny. Also, my my children's book, Franco Goes to the Grocery Store, will be out in stores next month.
Yeah, we can.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Cool.
I know it's good because you said it 3 times. You never complimented me 3.
I take it all back then.
Damn it.
Garbage.
Oh yeah, so I went out to dinner with my brother, and then I was telling them about Drop Mix, and I'm like so mad that I didn't bring it. I mean, there's no way we would have been able to play it, but I thought that would have been like the funnest thing. I need to refocus my life to where I am cultivating situations where I could play Drop Mix. I need to capitalize, because again, it's like it's not that much fun to play alone. It's a lot of fun to play alone, but not nearly as much. And there's so few opportunities for me to play it. I need to make sure I am breaking that thing out wherever I go.
So you mentioned it once, and then I caught up on my podcast, and Griffin says it on Ma Bam Bam.
Oh, he says on Ma Bam Bam.
Yeah, he like rants and raves about it. He says it on Besties, which is like the video game one.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he says it on Wonderful.
Wow.
So
he's really
vouches for
obsessed.
it, yeah.
I just bought it because of the one tweet. He's like, I love Drop Mix. I keep trying to play it or whatever. I went on Amazon and bought it, and now what is this? What am I buying?
Because they are so sweet. Did someone tell you that?
But I was reading some like review about it where it came out with like $100. Would not pay $100 for it. But then it dropped down to $60, and it became like, well, that's actually not that bad. I mean, it's like a console game
for
in a
the
way.
tech.
Yeah, for the tech and like just like. I mean, you're right. Like, as a board game, it's a bit much. But knowing that the board game is like this crazy remixing music thing. Also, the cool thing is because actually it's playing data off your phone. Those songs and samples and the algorithm could get an update and become even better. The board is just really a glorified NFC reader and Bluetooth device.
Oh man, this is like a great part of the movie.
I forgot how good this part of the movie was.
Man, this is great. Can we fire the gun?
I feel like whoever directed, or like the director of photography or whatever, just makes music videos or something.
Yeah. Like, you want me to do a what? A movie. What's that? It's like a long music video with talking. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it a shot.
Where's the music? And they're like, here, you can put these songs. Oh man.
All right.
It's like those music videos I play on VR streams with like Audio Shield, where they cut away, like Fall Out Boy cuts away to like talking, but it's like it's like the cutaway to talking is like 30 minutes long, and then there's a little bit of music. It's like the complete inverse. It's like, oh yeah, this is a great music video. You know, I have to sit there and listen to the 30-minute talking scene.
Like the narrative.
Yeah, those stupid videos.
The Miley Cyrus camel toe episode.
Oh, the camel toe episode.
Oh man,
that was good.
I've never heard this expression before, but after seeing it, it is a perfect representation of her vagina.
It is. It looked exactly like that. Yeah.
Very deep.
Very deep. Yeah, she
has to be like a comedian or something.
That's kind of the thing, right? I'm sure everyone in this movie is a comedian somehow, right? Like that's kind of like how like the SNL movies are. Everyone here is from some kind of whatever.
Oh, she's Canadian.
Really?
Yeah.
So she's not from North Korea? What? I thought they sourced North Korean actors, comedians from this movie.
The representation's all wrong.
Does North Korea have like comedians? I can't imagine that. Like knowing that it's like, oh, it's so bleak and terrible there. Like, do they have like stand up? Do they have comedy bars? Like.
So I was gonna type in, do North Koreans have comedians? But you know how like it auto completes?
Yeah.
I have two options. I'm gonna let you guess actually.
Okay.
With do North Koreans is the first bit. What's the
North
last bit?
Koreans play PlayStation? And do North Koreans drive cars?
Okay, so it's do North Koreans have internet? And then the second one is do North Koreans know?
The coolest guy.
Are they woke?
Yeah, do they know?
Shit crazy.
That's pretty funny.
Oh man, that's really good.
Because my thing is like there is some reverse propaganda. The way I perceive North Korea is when I think of North Korea, it's all black and white. Like it's a black and white film somehow. And,
or like gray.
Yeah, it's like gray and drab, and it's raining all the time. This is how I've been programmed to see it. And everyone's like in chain gangs. It's bad. Everyone is bad. They're living in like houses. It's all bad. It's all bad. But then it's like that's not how it truly is. It's not that bad. It's not a concentration camp per se. Obviously people are being treated good, but like they have amenities, right? So it's like I don't know how I'm lost now because I know that's not true, but I also don't know really anything about it. So I am curious, like, do they have a bar? Okay, probably not. Do they have a place too for comedians, or is that like not a thing that's allowed? Like I'm like super curious. That'd be kind of interesting.
Their insults don't get to me.
Because they have like things, they're just not good things.
As far as we know, right? Like that's the idea.
Yeah.
North Korean.
Oh, I think it's like the political part, politics like to paint it as really bad, but as I'm saying, I think it goes too extreme. It's like it's the worst thing ever. It's like, but I want to know how it really is. It's like obviously like they can't be totally have nothing because then there probably would be some kind of revolt. There's probably some kind of balance between giving the people something that they want and then remaining that control. So I wonder. It's like because they have cars there. They drive around. I'm pretty sure they're just really crappy cars.
Kim Jong-un playing basketball with James Franco.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Then he gets hurt.
Oh, it's bad.
Is your father the one who said that margaritas are gay?
It's such an intimate moment right now.
All too feminine. That our luxurious
Oh.
lifestyles turned us into homosexuals. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Because guess what I get?
Like, I remember the huge controversy when this movie
Yeah,
came out.
that's what I was gonna say too. Like, they're not gonna release it, and like, oh, that was the coolest thing. I remember that. Yeah, I remember. So like, North Korea said, don't release it, or else like bad stuff will happen. And like, that was like, what? Are they gonna do it? And then they released it for free, right?
Yes.
That was amazing. Such a good comeback on Sony, right? Who made this?
I think it's Sony.
Yeah, I love that about it.
It was like something crazy or weird, but like there's like that.
They got hacked
idea
at the same time too.
Yeah.
It was like they got hacked and a bunch of the movies got stolen, and then North Korea like made a threat that if this movie comes out that they'll do something or whatever. But the hackers were gonna go, well, we're gonna release it if they don't. It was like so crazy. I remember it being like I was like, ooh, it's like a 3-person chess match. Who's it gonna do? And then Sony just like F it for free, and it was like I think I even have it on Google Play or something like that.
Yeah, and then it was
That's
the same
like the best
time
response.
the hack revealed that Sony was selling Spider-Man to Marvel.
Oh,
it was just like this weird turn of events. But like there's like people saying like it was all like a part of the plan, you know, and so people would go and watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way,
it was like a weird turn of events.
I just love the idea of this. Like, fine,
Yeah.
we'll do it for free. Like, I don't know if they even made money. Let's look this up. Did they make their money back on this? How did they make any money on this?
Let me see.
Where do you find those stats at? Is that on Wikipedia?
There's like boxoffice.com.
I'm the only one who spent real time with
Box Office Mojo is what it is.
Because I want to know how much they spent and how much money did they make. Because I
Okay,
feel like
so-
they took a huge loss.
Let me see. Domestic gross is 6 million, and then foreign is 5. million. I can't do
So
numbers.
11
yeah,
million.
So yeah, 11 million. Opening weekend is one close to 2 million. Where does it say their budget?
No. I just want to know what your routine is, man.
What is that? Is that what it's called? The budget?
Do not ask us any more questions. Meet us in the back.
Yeah, I was probably.
Oh, 44 million is the budget.
So they did not even come close to making their money.
And then they got 11 million.
Yeah, I feel like that those the 5 and 6 million sound incredibly low, but that's probably because they released it for free. Dang, crazy! I didn't know that's a huge loss. So like almost 30 million loss.
But like these big studios, they always just rely on one blockbuster for the year. They don't really care how much they make for the other stuff.
That makes sense, actually, because they make so much on like Marvel films. It's like it costs them 60 million and they make 200 million or whatever, like massive.
Yeah, they just need that one, because like all of the money that they bring in for like these other movies is just to fund the one big one.
Yeah.
I'm also on an article, 20 things I learned while I was in North.
Randall Park gained 15 pounds and had his hair cut like Kim Jong-un in preparation for his role.
15 pounds, that's it?
Yeah. That's probably 15 pounds plus, I don't know. Maybe,
yeah, like did they use like
or maybe he's already fat and 15 pounds is like, you know, like...
I remember him from like fresh off the boat though, and
he's pretty thin, yeah.
Yeah. Like 15 pounds doesn't seem like enough to be a large Korean dictator man.
I'm reading all these. I'm trying to find some more interesting stuff in the trivia. Kim Jong-un speaks English conversationally as portrayed in the film, having attended English learning schools in Switzerland for several years while a teenager. Oh, a group of political activists in South Korea reportedly plan to purchase 100,000 copies of the interview with Korean subtitles and drop DVDs and USB sticks containing the film with balloons over North Korea. It is illegal to watch this film and other foreign media except for China and Vietnam in North Korea, but a black market exists. Many citizens have private access to DVD players and other media. So, did they... I don't know. Do people watch it? It's not a good like anti-propaganda movie. It doesn't really like make me like let's revolt. Like
yeah, it's so like stupid. Jokey and weird. Yeah, like I wonder, like I know this is like a problematic movie and stuff like that, but it's just like it's so funny and it's so like it doesn't. I don't know, because it's like North Korea.
Yeah.
Like I feel like no one. Yeah.
I almost feel though now it's touchier now than it was back then, knowing that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because of Donald Trump and
his best friend. So in this list of 20 things I learned while in Korea, it's like stuff like there's propaganda, U.S. or anti-U.S. propaganda everywhere, and all visitors stay in one hotel, and everyone lies all the time. It's like really interesting that they don't call themselves North Koreans; they just call themselves Koreans, and they everything.
Well, we don't call ourselves like North Americans, so I kind of get that.
Well, yeah, but they think South Korea is still a part of it.
Oh, that's right. They think they're like, well, we should.
But it's only occupied by the U.S. And that's why it's split off. That's like funny. One of the things. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's very. My thing is like I want to be like fast forward how many every year. So North Korea is defeated, whatever, it's dismantled. Like I'm pretty sure like it's gonna be weird. Like the re-assimilation of North Korean people into like the world is gonna be like a weird thing because they're gonna be like pretty uneducated and all messed up in that way. But also, what I heard is like because of the malnutrition, they're super like short and tiny. So like you're gonna see them in photos next to like South Koreans and Americans, and they're just gonna be like the little tiny people, and that's gonna be like the craziest thing to see.
Yeah, in the
same way that like in World War II, Americans were super giant because like we ate a lot here, and like so when like we came here and like 200 years later, like we kind of like we grew because we ate, I don't know, part of American culture, like eating or whatever. Like so when we go to World War II, Germans thought Americans were like monsters because they are like had like way big, and this is like the opposite of that, where like the North Koreans are like way tiny.
We never got
so this list also goes into like all the weird like American propaganda like and stuff, but then there's also like this one answers your what is North Korea like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So the same place can be super fancy or awful at the same time.
Yeah,
so like it'd be like a gorgeous museum with huge chandeliers and polished marble floors, but no running water.
Yeah, see, that's like, so then is that real then or fake or like yeah?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It was nice meeting you. Don't you know Jews are bad luck?
There's in Pineapple Express, James Franco throws Seth Rogen a phone, throws Seth Rogen's cell phone at a tree in an attempt to break it. He is successful in doing so in this film. I don't know why that's
in Pineapple Express?
Yeah, he throws it to try to break it because they're like hiding in the thing.
But it's a part of the trivia for this movie?
Yeah, it's a part of the trivia because he does it in that movie and fails, but does it successfully in this movie.
I see. Gotcha. That's pretty funny.
Okay, great.
I think that in that movie they're throwing it and they're like kept throwing it. They're like, "Wow, this is a good phone." I think that's what.
Am I gonna get in trouble for looking up North Korea stuff?
Yeah, you with your other search history with Tiffany Tran and James Franco face. Yeah.
Men can have. Loyalty. I know how you feel. My dog Digby died.
He's still sad because his buddy died?
Digby.
Yeah, I think so.
Loyalty is what made my father and grandfather so successful.
That's right.
Digby.
Hey, listen up, you.
Without the loyalty.
The film became available to stream on Netflix before the film was released on DVD and Blu-ray. Well, no duh.
Welcome to the jungle, baby. Welcome to the jungle. On your knees.
How else can I prevail?
Oh,
against
whoa.
so many enemies? Defectors.
What?
So Kim Jong Un's dad and his granddad, like the two dictators before Kim Jong Un, they're kept in a glass mausoleum.
Seek to undermine me at home and abroad.
Wait, who's kept in a mausoleum?
The bodies of the two dictators before Kim Jong Un.
Oh, that's.
But it's glass,
yeah.
So you can still see them.
Well, isn't that like Lenin or something like that? Is like that? I don't know.
Is it? It's
someone in Russia is like kept like that in like a preserved state.
It's very weird.
Hey, is it just me? Is it because I'm like partially dyslexic? But if I see like more than 3 zeros in a row, I have a very hard time being able to discern how many zeros they are.
I think that's more common.
So how'd you?
Because I was activating like so it was my brother's birthday, and I was activating one of my trap cards, my trap Amazon gift cards that I have. Because like, oh shoot, someone's birthday, boom, pop it out. I've always forgotten about them or never need them. Did it today. I felt awesome because I pulled out this gift card and I was activating it, but it had a bunch of zeros on it. And man, is it like the numbers are moving around? Like it's so freaking hard to read. It had 5 zeros, but I'm always like, is it 5 or 6? 5 or 6? 5 or 6? And just like, I can't track the zeros when I'm counting them because it's like they shift over. It's like insanely hard, and I wasn't sure. Like I was like, this seems harder than it should be, and I'm wondering if it's like a sign of dyslexia. I know. That's probably a more difficult
but
one.
I think you're having extra difficulty.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
That's why that's what I was wondering. I was like, man, it is stupid hard.
I have a problem with like, is it 100,000? Is it a million? Like I have to like count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros equals a million.
Well, yeah, I think that's pretty hard to look and just understand how many zeros there are just by glancing at it. Like if there's commas, then I know obviously, but it's just like yeah, I don't know. Like it would be I don't know.
Oh, even
I was
with the
laughing.
commas.
Oh, really? I know.
Yeah. I think it's because when I took Japanese, they have a different.
Is there billion better?
Like they have a character for 10,000 instead of 1,000 and then a million. You know how that's kind of like how we count.
Well, we have 10K.
Like,
the K is the symbol.
Yeah, but like that's 3 zeros or whatever, right? But theirs is like instead of us kind of like branching things off to like 3 zeros, 6 zeros, it's like do 4 zeros. I don't know. It like trips me up.
Interesting.
I don't know how to.
Well, I know that our billion is like wrong. Like it doesn't make sense. Like.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's the whole thing. And and then UK switch over to it. So I guess people in UK are like mad because it doesn't make any sense. Because it's usually like a million is 1,000. Like is 1,000, 100 or I forget what is it like. A million is 100,000. Oh shoot, I'm screwing this up real bad.
You're. Oh, here, wait.
Here's the scene, the grocery scene. This is the best.
Like it looks normal. Is that orange?
Yeah.
I like how he's like actually in. Oh, there it is. That realization. That's such a good GIF. Should have been a GIF. It's all fake food. This is like the moment in Breaking Bad when he realizes there's a shard missing from the broken plate.
Yeah. But funny.
Yeah, fake grapefruits. Oh.
Why aren't I naked yet?
He throws them so badly. It's like how I throw in VR.
That was a very like Tommy was so bad.
Yeah, but that was super funny to me because that same year, so whenever this came out, oh yeah, this came out like December I think or whatever, and then that January, I'm pretty sure it's that January, I was hired to do some realtor expo in New York, and so it was like all these fake realtor stuff. Like, so there was a fake like checkout stand where like it had like this crazy scanner thing. But I did like a Snapchat as I was walking by. It's fake. It's all fake because it was pretty great. I was always pretty proud.
Did you grab two of them and look at them and just go, "You liar"?
If I was who I am now, like if I did that now, I would have went up to the booth and asked somebody to like, would you be in a bit with me? And I just filmed it while walking by, and I don't even think I said it. I think I just put on the Snapchat, like super lame. But it would have been super funny to be like, it's fake, and then like run up to somebody. Like if you were there and we were UpDownLeftDie, and I was like, hey, can I film this bit? I would have got one of the employees to be like, yeah, let's do the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have been really funny.
Oh man, so you know how I was watching Iron Man 1, and like we always talk about Tony Stark built this
I built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah, it was like in a cave. Pause. With a box of scraps.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
So good.
You knew this whole time. Why is this just bothering you now?
It's been bothering me for a long time.
I feel like this episode isn't as funny as the one where we planned a trip to China. How can we do better?
Here, let's plan a trip to Korea.
Okay.
South Korea.
This is the same thing.
Is a murderer and a liar.
Let's see.
All right.
We had a specific goal to go to Hong Kong to go to that restaurant, right?
Yeah, because we Googled something that was like funny. How about, is there a fake something? A fake store? A store of fake
grocery store.
South Korea.
North Korea. Oh, it auto-completed. Hold on, what's inside?
It's just gonna return this, though.
I'm so fucking pissed. I just want to hit something. No, don't punch anything.
Stop.
Breathe. Breathe. Maybe pace it out.
Fuck, man. Kim.
What about him?
He's going crazy.
Weirdest South Korean food.
And at first, I thought...
Food? I meant store.
You know, maybe he doesn't mean it. And then I saw this fake fucking grapefruit.
What?
All the food in that grocery store is fake! He fucking lied.
Oh, so I got that,
Kid isn't fat. I mean,
I got that 20-pound blanket
Oh my gosh, can you
Super
describe
interesting.
it?
So it's super heavy. Like it's like a silly thing because it's a blanket and you pick it up and it is like awkward to carry. And it's so heavy, but like so it's super hot because it's kind of thick. So I didn't really like that.
How is it heavy though? Like what makes it heavy?
There's like a bunch of weighted beads inside.
Oh, okay.
Like a ton of them. I don't know.
It must
Some
be so comfortable though.
Yeah, so it is nice. And like this morning, like I mean, it's pretty cool because I've like you could really make your own. Like I don't know, like it's like if I don't know, I just only had my head popping out, and man, did I felt like I had a turtle shell. I was like, this is how turtles must feel, because it's like so like you know it's there, and it's super awesome. And if it's cold, I can't imagine anything better than just being like sealed up in that. But the problem
I
is,
love. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say I love like because I toss and turn a lot when I sleep, and like I like sleeping on my stomach a lot. But when I'm sick and I'm on my back for the whole night and I don't move, it feels so good.
Change anything.
Okay, so that's not related to this.
Well, no, and I want a total blanket so when I'm sick,
Yeah.
I can just put that and like not move and be.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be pretty good for that. But the only thing is, it's so heavy, it makes every normal action like super awkward and hard. Like rolling over.
You're all like sore.
Yeah, like getting out of bed is like it's just there. It's like this big blob that's heavy. It just lays on you. It's like it's like basically what you think it would be, but like it's like it got hot, so I wanted to open up the window. So like getting out from underneath it and like shoving it aside. It's like another like it's like a human, but that's more blobby, and you're just like trying to like move them over and just try to like just I don't know, try to do anything really. Like kick your feet up. Like if you're trying to like kick the blanket, like nope. Can't do like any. So it's kind of funny. So it's like what I was thinking is like I bought it as a blanket, but I'm like I'm probably not going to use it as my normal blanket, or I'm not going to get rid of my normal blanket. I'll probably keep it on my bed, like shoved to the side, and then I'll like switch between whatever.
Or what if you sleep on top of your toilet? It won't shift, right? Because it's so heavy.
Yeah, but that's maybe that's the kind of defeats the point. But yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is I'll probably have. Because like if I work in my bed, then I usually have a blanket over my legs. So I'll probably use my normal blanket for that, and then when I actually sleep, I'll probably pull the 20-pound blanket over me, something like that. I don't know.
It's good for the winter. It's gonna be awful during this.
Yeah. I was thinking it's probably not a summer blanket, unless I like make it really like cold in my room or something.
Yeah, with like the AC.
16 million.
Where are we going in South Korea?
I want to go to like don't they have like a fancy Taco Bell or something there?
Hold on, how long does it take to fly to South?
Yeah, let's get I think we really screwed up the time frame on the last one. I'm gonna write it down. And I'm gonna do it real good. I'm gonna open up Excel because that's how serious I am about logging the time.
Okay, you do that.
Right, I'm gonna have because last time I was gonna do it and you're like, no, I got it, and then after I think I listened to the episode back and went, that makes no sense. We had it all wrong.
It makes all the sense.
No, it was like we missed out on like an entire leg of flight.
We're flying out of LA, right?
Okay.
LAX to South Korea.
The two best friends stared at each other.
So
they knew.
Okay.
This might be the end of the
LAX to.
But they also knew.
Where's South Korea's our airport?
How much they meant to each other. Neither one could say it out loud.
SKO.
Okay.
I don't think that's how that works, but.
SCO.
Is it really?
No.
Why C?
I said C, but I meant E. SEO.
Oh, stupid. How long does that take?
Let me see. How do I
because last time we even had like we were trying to calculate like driving to the airport. We were trying to most accurately predict how fast can we get there and then be back at our house.
13 hours to fly there.
Okay.
From the Incheon airport.
Well, we should pick where we're going first because we're at the airport. I guess it doesn't change time that much.
It's such a good song. Hold on. It's such a good song for this moment. Oh no. I hate this part though because it's like so heartbreaking because they were friends and now they're not.
Oh, that's right, because I forgot that he's interviewing him this whole time. Or he's like
trying to interview him.
This is the build up to he was just there. Yeah.
This is like the the split. I'm trying to watch Riverdale right now, and it's like the Archie TV show murder mystery thing.
Yeah.
And Betty and Veronica were friends, so I'm like not looking forward to when they become enemies.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, no.
What's this?
So this is basically my Betty and
comics. They're not friends in the comics.
They're always like fighting.
What a weird like sexist like 50s comic that is.
It is though. But like this.
Is it happening in this show?
I've only seen like the first episode, but like I think that's the idea. It's weird because it's all dark and like.
Yeah.
Oh no, the puppy.
He's a crazy cute. Can I keep
Oh no.
home forever and ever? Why? I live a lonely life, Dave.
They both have like scrunchy faces.
Yeah.
Like it's so elastic.
I think they can both make some pretty funny faces.
Yeah. Like they have Play-Doh-y faces.
Whatever they say about you, they're wrong.
Oh
I'm just
no.
me and I do my best.
You're my brother.
My brother. Let's get this out of the way, okay? Okay.
This might be a good pair to cosplay.
But that's the thing though, is like I feel like you can't actually do Kim Jong-un cosplay because isn't that like the same if I was like I'm gonna do a Hitler cosplay? Like it seems out of taste.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to tell. But like
Okay. Shall we begin?
You ready?
yeah, technically.
Franco and the dog.
That's a good idea. But technically the idea is that we don't know Kim Jong has done anything.
Good morning to our viewers around the
right?
world. I'm Dave Skylar.
I think we do.
Joining me for this historic.
No, I mean, like he didn't like.
I'm with President Kim Jong-un.
He personally has not probably killed anyone, maybe, but
yeah, that's what I mean.
He definitely allows it though.
There's no Holocaust, I guess.
But it kind of is. All the people in North Korea are kind of.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say is like, but that's what we're assuming, right? We don't actually know, or do we actually?
I think we actually know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, me as a person, I don't know enough, no, but I think as the American government in like politics are concerned, I think that there's some pretty solid. People go there and like I don't know. There's a lot. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
The people who escape from it definitely speak out about it and how bad it is.
Oh, that's true. Oh, let's go to this cafe in South Korea.
No, I want to go like McDonald's, KFC.
Okay.
What do they must have like a special one there for some reason.
Let me add. How do you add?
Do they have like an e-gaming, esports Mountain Dew Rockstar restaurant? Like what's the most like lamest thing?
E-gaming, esports Mountain
Dew Rockstar restaurant.
Restaurant. Korea.
Did you say
Hard Rock Cafe?
Did you say Rancheria? Restauranteria?
Restaurant?
What country are you from? I don't recognize your accent. Oh, I'm from Restauranteria.
Restaurant Korea.
Bullshit. Let's take it to a serious tip.
Did you find anything?
Delicious. No, on TripAdvisor there's Big Rock. And it's
Big Rock?
four dots out of 5. And it says great beer, not so great service, cheap, delicious Western brunch.
Many Americans do not realize.
Wait, what was it called?
North Korea was
Big Rock.
Solid Rock.
Big Rock.
Big Rock.
SpongeBob Rock.
That's not a good name for a place.
He's totally bailed.
Big Rock.
What is the e-gaming like arena? What is that place called?
E-gaming arena. Korea.
Do you think that people should be
League of Legends gaming finals. Seoul Stadium?
Yeah. What is like the most like gaming thing around Seoul Stadium? That's food.
Oh, here.
Why don't you feed them?
Yes. Biggest e-gaming arena in Korea.
I think there must be some kind of like it's a restaurant for gamers. Come on down, like some kind of like cheesy.
For gamers.
specifically 2/3.
Oh, just like the PC bang.
No, I don't want to actually play games. It's just for gamers.
Yeah, like a gamer themed.
Yeah, but the only thing I can imagine is it's super cheesy, and that's why I want to go there. Like,
It's basically Ready Player One.
Yeah, it's walking distance from the Seoul Arena, and it's just like every gaming thing you could think of. It's probably pretty like I want the Hard Rock Cafe of gaming. That's what I want.
Yeah. Instead of like music and like all the guitars.
Yeah, it's just like Pac-Man. What is he doing here? Like. Although the thing is, Korea could probably pull it off and actually make it cool. I'm hoping it would be stupid, but we'll probably actually find something that's actually good.
There's a camping cafe.
What does that mean?
It's like you eat in a tent.
That's the dumbest thing. So you eat in a very annoying place to eat that you is
but it's
like
a tent on a table. Hold on.
okay, that's better then. I thought you're like hunched over. It's like the most like anxiety-inducing thing.
I'm exploding with energy. I can't believe this is happening. I feel so alive right now. This is so real.
I like how she's translating for him. Oh, a bike-themed one.
The question you should ask is how I managed to keep.
Hey, what's the best themed? Let me Google that. Best themed restaurant in South Korea. Do I have to specify South Korea for that?
I think so.
It's like, we're North Korea. We have the best themed restaurants.
Yeah,
up here.
what if like
if I was North Korea, I would try to find everything that South Korea is like good at, and like, oh yeah, well that's their best cow. Well, we have a better cow. This is our best restaurant. Oh yeah, well I would just like try to one up them and be like, dude, what's your problem? Okay. Thanks Nature Cafe. They have sheeps. They have sheep. There's some sheeps and coffee. Okay, hold on. This action sequence is not letting me be able to read. Hold on. Let's wait for this to pass.
Okay.
Okay. The combination.
Oh no, he bit his finger off.
That's right. This part was really funny.
We don't have concentration camps. Dave, have you seen one person mistreated since your arrival here?
Okay, so the combination of sheeps and coffee sounds as random as they get, but thanks to Thanks Nature Cafe has 2 cute sheeps roaming around the area outside the cafe where customers can sit and pet them. To match these fluffy funa, the cafe sports an earthy interior design with free Wi-Fi and charging. How's that? Okay, oh, that's a different sentence. With free Wi-Fi and
actual sheep there.
There is actual sheep there. It's like a cat cafe, but sheep.
Oh.
So that's pretty interesting. There's a Hello Kitty one.
Oh, I'm so there.
Ho Ho Molly. It's a Volkswagen. Ho Ho Molly. Oh, Mile, Ho Ho Mile. I can't read.
Why is everyone's fingers falling off in this movie? Oh no. Oh my gosh. What a...
His fingers come off so easy, though.
Dude, is it true about, like, your fingers being carrots?
No.
Like...
To horses or just in general?
No, like...
Your fingers are carrots.
Like your teeth has the ability to chomp on your finger as easy as a carrot, but your brain tells it no.
Oh yeah, probably. Your jaw is like pretty damn strong.
That's crazy. That's weird. It's a carrot.
You've made the wild.
Oh, shut him in the head.
Proven nothing. You made this a long journey just to show the world that they were right about you. You are incapable of conducting a real interview. You're a joke.
There's a cafe where you get to make your own rings and jewelry.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh my gosh! There's a 221B cafe.
Desperately.
Oh, I think I knew that. What, in Korea?
Yeah, in Gangnam Style.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, like specifically Sherlock.
Yes.
Like not just Sherlock Holmes, but Benedict Cumberbatch.
I don't know. No, I think it's just Sherlock.
No. I'm looking at a stone statue.
That doesn't look like him that much, though. I was gonna say it doesn't look like him. Oh no! Inspired by BBC Sherlock. Yeah.
That's so.
Okay,
that's
so so far, let's see if there's a Pushing place. No, I'm not seeing one on this list. Okay, so that's where we're going. Because that's in Seoul, and so that sounds great.
Oh my gosh!
Right, so
they have like pictures from the show.
So okay. So I'm gonna post the address so you could GPS it, and I'll log the times down. So so it's 13 hours from LAX to Korea. Okay, this also, by the way, these are now going to be every single Jared and Tiffany episode. We're planning a trip. We're planning a trip now.
Okay, hold on. I'll just use Google Maps. Yeah. LAX directions. From LAX. 116222221B 26. Okay, so that's gonna be non-stop or connecting?
Let's do non-stop. Again, we in these situations we have infinite money.
Okay. So 13 hours and 20.
Wait, what was that?
13 hours and 20 minutes.
That's from LAX to the restaurant?
Oh, yeah.
Or like, I was gonna break it up, like the flight, then the driving. I was just gonna
I don't know how to add. Why won't it let me add?
Well, I have 13 hours for the flight, so how long is it from the airport
Okay.
to that restaurant?
Let me see what's the closest airport.
This is a math the podcast.
Oh, so Seoul is the. Oh, sorry. It keeps telling me to go to Incheon International Airport. So maybe there is.
Is that the closest one?
I guess. Well, that's 13 hours and 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Direction. He obviously loves it.
Excuse me.
Did you just shark?
No, I did. It was that camera guy.
These stupid paper clips that Julia got us, she didn't get us, that were attached to her message, that were shaped like animals, are like really fun to like. You ever do that thing where you get like two paper clips and you like route them through each other until they come out the other end of the paper clip? Well, if they're shaped like animals, that thrill is turned up to the max. Because you're going through the little pigtail and the turtle shell. The turtle head goes to the pig ears. Oh man, this is invigorating.
Why won't it let me add more?
What are you trying to add?
Destinations.
No, just do one at a time.
Okay, so your house. Or I'll just do Whittier to LA.
Yeah. Well, now everyone knows where I live. What do you? Thanks.
Oh. Why is it 7 hours? Oh, it's walking. I don't know.
Damn, girl. You a badass.
31 minutes right now.
Right now. I'll put 31 minutes right now, but we need to adjust for the actual flight time when we pick a flight.
And then I saw that fake grapefruit in that fake grocery store.
Okay, 31 minutes.
So LAX to
And then you said you were gonna blow
Korea.
everybody up just to show what a big guy you are? No friend would blow up another friend's country. You're just a flawed man with a big old butthole.
So that's 13 hours and that's going to the Incheon International Airport. And that's on an island for some reason. Okay. That makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in the restaurant.
The whole world, you Yankee motherfucker.
If you shoot me, you'll just be proving you're right.
Why isn't driving available? We'll just do bus then. It's a 2-hour bus ride.
What?
2 hours and 7 minutes from the airport to that restaurant.
That's such a far away restaurant.
But it won't let me drive.
It knows you're an American. Like, no, you can't drive. What are you talking about? On closest airport to Seoul.
But there's only one international one. Like our flight is gonna go to.
Well, if there's a connecting one that like you could take from within this, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so you fly to that one, then you transfer to another one, right? That's how it would be.
Oh.
Is there another? This is getting very complicated. I don't think we had to do a changeover when we went to.
No, because that restaurant was like right next. To
to Japan. What was it? Disneyland?
Hong Kong Disney.
Yeah, that's right. Well, was it China? We went to China.
Yeah, we went to Hong Kong.
In my mind, we actually went to this location. We traveled it like.
And we ate that good.
Food. Yeah, it was really bad. It was not good. It was like a 2-star restaurant. But I definitely remember. Our improv was so good that I have memories of this trip to Hong Kong that don't exist.
And it was like a 20-hour trip. A whole trip or something, right?
Yeah, it was very long.
Dude, so the guy that ate the gum, did he ever die?
Yeah, he died. That was the guy that died, and they're crying about it.
Oh, okay. I love how James Franco is like puppy though. Does Randall Park actually know Korean?
I don't know. I feel like he would, but I don't. You know, like there's obviously like different accents, and then there's even some different dialects. I wonder how much different North Korea is from like South Korean.
Oh.
And they must have diverged quite a bit.
Yeah. See, how different is North Korean?
That's the only way out.
Oh, I should put dialect. Dialect. Okay, Wikipedia.
Is this getting fucking blurry? Leave it on. It's helping me concentrate.
I started reading the Wikipedia for the languages. It's so complicated. I don't even want to.
Yeah, it's probably a very like dense topic. I don't want to finish this trip. I'm too lazy now.
I forgot where we're going.
The 22B 220.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Is that wrong? That doesn't sound right. 221B.
221B, I think.
That's the real.
221B Baker Street. Yeah, that's.
So yeah, okay.
Oh, let's go here. That Lottie World.
Lottie World. What is that?
It's like a brand. It's like a weird Disneyland, but like Latte or Lottie or whatever. It's like a brand of like candy, I think.
Oh, interesting. But I wanted to go to that thing. I want a Pusheen Cafe. Do they have that?
I'm gonna type it in. Pusheen Cafe.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, did you find one?
No, it's just really funny because it's called Frank's Cafe.
What?
But everything's like spiral and rainbow and fancy. It's.
What are you looking at?
I have a list here on Tripzilla.
Oh. Frank's Cafe.
Like the name is like the worst name ever, but like everything there looks like all crazy. Also, I'm choking on a kernel, and I'm gonna get
again.
Yeah, this one I don't know what happened.
Jared, you're having a hard time consuming your popcorn. I feel like the universe is telling Jared that he can no longer have popcorn, otherwise he'll choke on it. It's weird because I have that problem where I choke on popcorn, but it hasn't happened recently. Also, none of us have our webcams on, so I can't actually tell if Jared is gone and if I can make fun of him or not. Which is like really, it's like a different thing. I'm also looking at sheep at Thanks Nature Cafe. Oh, hello.
I'm back. Well, also I didn't get to drink my blue energy drink soda that I made anyway, so and I left that out there, so I got to drink it.
I love Hello Kitty so much.
So I was thinking, like, you know what? I wish that we had an office or something better, because I wish we did movie nights together, because then we could eat nature box snacks.
Oh,
It sucks I have a big box of snacks, but I'm not gonna eat them without you. It's like, man, if we were together, we could eat them.
The Julia snacks you can eat.
I don't want to eat those without you either.
This is a very sad moment.
This is such cool effects though. Like,
yeah. I wonder if they actually did it, and they just like
slow motion. Nah, probably not. It's probably all CGI or something.
Like they didn't like, I mean, blow up like a helicopter IRL and then like.
I don't know. Maybe
film that and then.
I feel not like not probably not, but that would have been amazing if they did.
This is actually a very sad moment.
Oh yeah, this movie is like crazy.
Yeah, I hate slow motion death scenes in general. Oh, it's so sad. Yes! I can't believe 221B.
It's such a random thing to have in Korea. Like, I can get it if it was like in London, like, hey, it's like the TV show. But like, it's like, what do you guys have to do with it?
They must. I think Asian people love Benedict Cumberbatch.
Probably, but it'd also be like, I wouldn't be interested if someone like we're opening up a 221B cafe over here in LA. I'd be like, well, you're not, unless you're British and you're running it. I don't want to go there. Like, it's not going to be good. It's almost a little insulting.
Oh, line friends. That's interesting.
I'm glad to meet you.
Kiss her.
Take out drawing.
Yeah, get in there.
That kernel is like, so I don't know. It was like one that was like, I guess like in my mouth, and I swallowed it, and now it's like lodged in my throat, and man, it hurts.
Are you dying?
I'm not choking on it. It's just like stuck there, and it hurts.
Bye, Suk. Have fun with the war.
Wait, there's a raccoon.
A raccoon cafe? What?
Cafe? Yeah.
I want to go there.
Blind Alley in Junggu.
The two things I want real bad is like a domesticated raccoon and a domesticated fox.
I guess they're cat-like. But raccoons are it's the kangaroo problem for me, where it's like they're too human.
Yeah, when they like walk, they can like get up and walk. It's pretty creepy. But they're really smart.
I guess so, because they can like open stuff, right?
Yeah, they're like really good at like figuring out like how to get into things and stuff.
Seichiyami says, and they steal shiny things.
Yeah, you definitely have one of those situations where like you move the couch and there's all your pens and you're like, gosh dang raccoons. I never heard that saying, like Franco was like, dogs always run into the sea or whatever. It's like, where did he come up with that?
You think that was improv?
I wish.
How'd you guys find us?
But I don't know.
The GPS on your wristwatch. Let's get you boys home.
Oh my God.
For you.
Me? Is it the president?
Mr. Obama?
Nope, just me, Agent Lacey.
Agent Lacey. Fancy hearing from you here.
I enjoyed your interview, guys.
I'm like, paying attention now.
Yeah, I think Franco, if he tried to, he could do the troll face. He's like,
isn't the troll face his face?
No, I think it's just a face that was drawn. But it's not. I mean, it may. I don't know. And now you're making me doubt myself.
No,
I wonder if it is.
I'm thinking about something.
No, but I think if he wanted to, he could pull it off real well.
Probably. Hold on, let me troll face.
Franco.
James Franco. No, there's nothing.
Update on people who I think. Oh wait, was that last episode when I was ordering the flavors? Oh, I think that was on. Oh man, I don't know. I think that.
No, you listen. I listened to that.
Oh, which one was it? The one before Deck to Halls, right? I think it was probably like.
No. It was Oh yeah, the one before Deck. It was Die Hard.
No, it was Die Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, update on that. I hope that was. I don't remember now. But either way, I was ordering all those flavor samples. I have not gotten them yet, but I did bust out my CO2, and I made some sodas since then. The first soda I made, I played it safe because it was my original idea. Was to make some sugar-free soda by using Mio, the little flavor injection. So the first one I made was fruit punch soda, and that was pretty good. And then this one I made with like I said earlier, a powder pre-workout mix, because I thought like, oh, I really like this. It tastes like the blue. It tastes like the blue icy from like the movies. And I was like, I wish it was a soda. And I made that, and the powder does not stay mixed with the water, and it gives it a kind of a weird texture. So that didn't work out that great. So those are the two things I made. I'm still waiting for the flavor syrups to come in, so I could try making smoke flavored soda.
Smoke flavored.
I'm so excited about that. I'm really going to try to investigate into like trying to mass produce it and sell it. So again, if anyone does listen to this podcast and is interested in trying crazy flavored sodas, I would probably definitely need some like Kickstarter backing pre-orders in order to make anything of volume. So I might try to source that through the podcast and UpDownLeftDie to see like if I could get a batch of maybe like, I don't know, 50 liters of smoke soda, and I don't know, I thought it would be really cool. Because it could be a thing I could do. It could be one of my businesses.
Yeah.
You got Skype.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow my dreams.
Don't let your dreams be memes.
Let them be funny sodas.
Yeah.
But there was none of that.
The whole thing though is because the Mio is kind of self-sweetened, but the problem is the smoke syrup is not. I'm going to have to really learn how to sweeten stuff via, I don't know.
Questions that let a man
I have to get into that science.
God among mortals.
Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Did I link that? Oh, I linked that. Why is the thumbnail toilet latte?
I think it's the poop cafe.
Why? That's so dumb. Yeah.
I was looking up something and then I got distracted. Then I was looking up James Franco meme face, but I couldn't really find anything. What a good movie.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I remember. When I watched this legitly. I was kind of excited for this movie to come out, and I watched it legitly. And like, it's not the funniest movie, but I remember being like, you get
chuckles out of it.
Yeah, it's not the worst movie ever. You know, like, it could have been so bad and dumb. There's definitely movies where you're like, that was just like, that was not worth watching. Like
in terms of like dumb movies that are actually really good, I would say like Baywatch was like a dumb movie that was like really good.
Yeah.
And then this movie is like, it's like dumb. It's like Adam Sandler, you know?
It's just like
watchable.
It's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of have like fond memories. I was actually kind of looking forward to it when I saw that this was up on the voting list. Also, right now, I mean, by the time this podcast comes out, hopefully I have it solved, but our Reddit thread got archived, and now I have to figure out how to restart that. Because now I'm like, oh, what do we do with all the old suggestions? I'm not sure if we just start over. Or like if you wanted a movie and we didn't get to watch it, that's what I might do to like clear out the bad suggestions. Is maybe if we didn't watch your movie in the previous thread, like every 6 months essentially we clean the slate is what we might do.
That's an interesting.
Because that way, all the anything that was like just bad, like if you really want it, go and copy and paste it over and go resuggest it. But like all the kind of like the suggestions, because we had like over 100 movies on there, something crazy. Where it's like we're not gonna watch all these, and you probably don't care about them anyway. So I don't know. I might just let that happen and just let us kind of re-clean the slate. And so yeah, you might want to go, if you did have movies on there that were suggested, you could go, and the thread is still there, but I'll be probably reposting a new one. And I think that's what we might just do, because that's probably the easiest thing for me. What I want to happen though is like if we had a lot of activity in the podcast and in Reddit, I would make a new thread every week. But until then, we'll just do a 6-month rotation of like clear the board out and start over.
But while we're figuring that out, I give this movie 10 out of 10 chewed poison gum.
That's pretty good. I'm going to give this movie 8 out of 10. You think you're so fancy? I think I said that. I messed that up. You think you fancy? I think is what it is. Oh, that doesn't make any sense, though.
No, because
2 out of 10s, you think you... What?
Oh, in terms of like a quantity.
Yeah. How do you? I don't know. Because I know Julia would call me out because she loves like if I ever say a thing, she just like writes it down in some kind of book and gets it tattooed on her skin, and then she calls me out for it the second I even step over my own line, even the smallest amount. Just right under the bus, she goes like, here's a bus, and there you go, right on. I'm going to put you right there. I'm going to set you right underneath it. There you go. All right, move along, move the bus forward, just drive over his spine, because that's what Julia does.
You done?
Almost. I had to take a swig to keep going. No kidding. Yeah. Let me see. I do like that a lot though, because that was really funny.
Just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Screw you, Julia. You're not my mom. Yeah, that's right. Just to make her mad.
So what are you saying? 10 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Oh,
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10's.
You think you fancy?
You think you fancy, and then him with the weird. If iPhone needs to update for the iPhones don't have it yet, but there's an emoji of James Franco's face, like all like tilted and like smashed up when he go, "You fancy?" And it's like that emoticon.
That's pretty good.
I want that.
Does Seichi or Paints or Dimples have?
Well, I don't.
Ratings?
I think Paint shouldn't be allowed because she already said that she still hated it, and she's going to give it a bad rating, and that's going to skew the Amazon reviews.
But that's a rating based on the movie. What about the rating?
No, that's true. Yeah. How was our cafe review of? That's right. You can't rate it based on the movie. You have to rate it based on how we feel about.
If you can play this like in a party, basically.
I think this is actually a pretty damn good play at a party. Well, it's not a rating of us. It's a rating about it's almost like a rating of the episode in a way. Like, how did you feel being listening to the podcast and like having this movie on in the background? Because I think in terms of I think there's like a utility factor here. Like, I think you could even predict a movie. Like, can I play this at a party and will it be great? I think this is a great movie to play at a party and be able to walk out of the room and come back and sit down and like, James Franco, and then get up. And you don't need to follow the storyline. There's enough of those moments, like you said, like him playing basketball, funny. Them in the tank. If you like, all you got to do is really catch all the cut scenes, and it's funny. Yeah. So I think it works great in that context. So I think it will lend to some pretty good moments. I think for us, lacking, actually having a party, it wasn't that great. 8 out of 10 honey pots, pretty good.
Seichiyami.
Yeah, Seichiyami.
8 out of 10 honey pots. That's a really good one. So last week I did Julia's junk for Julia.
Oh, okay.
Do we care about that?
Go for it.
Should I recreate the sound?
Yes.
Let me grab this stuff. Okay.
Oh, so it wasn't last week. It was last podcast, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So I think this was the sound. Oh no, it was not. Hold on. I think that's what I did.
Okay.
I'm not like Julia, where I kept track of anything, but.
So you did it, but you didn't keep track of anyone's guesses.
No. I remember you said. It was, and this is me remembering because I listened to that episode.
Okay.
It was like hitting a travel cup or something like that.
I don't remember my guesses either.
I'm gonna let you re-guess. How about that?
That just sounds like I think I had a funny guess, but it sounds like two insulated bottles being hit together. Like the double-walled, vacuum-sealed insulated bottles. Maybe it's a Yeti brand, kind of a thing.
Seichi says it's a spoon on an aluminum container.
Aluminum tater?
Aluminum container.
I want. Holy crap! I might try to get into I might do that. I might take a potato, put it in some plaster, get a mold, do an aluminum smell. Like, what is it called when you fill up a mold with metal? I might make an aluminum tater.
I just know the gunk that comes off the top when you do hot stuff like that. It's called slag.
Yes, yeah, but yeah.
Anyways,
if you're welding slag, you get slag. You could get slag in your eye.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and it's like I heard it's like really painful.
Like metally.
Yeah, well, you could be like welding, and it could like pop, and it could shoot slag everywhere. And it goes in your eyes, and then cools, and you have to like pull out a piece of metal. Yeah, like I heard about it in casting. Thank you, Sechiami. Yeah, I want to cast an aluminum tater.
Do I tell you guys what it is now?
Yes, I did. You're like, this is how this